count mine. You know. Ask me what I'm doing, just grinding. Haters wanna hate, let them hate, never mind them. Be more bins, tryna reach the next plateau. And I can't stop till I achieve my goals. Keep a couple feet inside the photos. So official with the vibe, you can kick up my zone. Hold on for a minute, let me count mine. You know.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Damian Cryer, and I'm back with another video. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, blessed, and amazing day today. If you have not subscribed to the Cryer family, all you have to do is turn that bell on to subscribe to the channel. But turning the bell on only means you are subscribed, and in order to get notifications every time I upload a video on the Cryer family, you must turn on the bell with the vibrating symbol. That way, each and every last one of you guys will get the notifications, every time a video is uploaded on the Cryer family. Also, guys, we're back doing post notification shout outs at the end of every video. And if I do forget to do a shout out during the video, which I do, I will do 2, 3, maybe 4 shout outs in the next video. Also, if you guys have not followed me on the new Cryer family Facebook page, all you have to do, if you're interested in following my journey over there as well, is to go to Facebook, type in the Cryer family, and hit the follow button. Not my original Facebook page, which is Damian Cryer. You have to go to the Cryer family Facebook. Hit that follow button, guys. We are on the road to 120,000 followers over there. Just to give you guys a little bit of information, 3 videos a week is dropping over on the Cryer family Facebook page, which would be between 3 and 7 minute videos. Those videos are consistently dropping. Some of the videos that you will see over there in the near future on the Cryer family Facebook page, you will not see on the Cryer family YouTube channel. But as far as me uploading and stuff, I'm going to continue doing my regular uploads on YouTube like I do all the time. So guys, where do I start at? As you guys know, like the last couple of videos I had posted on the Cryer family, I had got some pretty exciting news via email. And you know, as a lot of people know my journey, they know what I've been through in my life. And as far as like, I don't mind speaking freely about things that I go through in life and most of my life experiences. You know, I share that with you guys because, again, you guys are the Cryer family. You know, it's a lot of things that I try to hold back because it's so hurtful, and it hurts me to talk about it as much as it hurts me to actually think about it. So I recently got an email last week. Basically, as you guys who watched some of the videos, the last 2 videos, know what's going on. I had recently got an email. A guy reached out to me claiming, you know, that he was my biological dad and wanted to get to know me. And you know, it was some confusing, shocking news to me, but at the same time, I was somewhat excited about the news. And basically, you know, my first response to him was, yeah, right. Because it's like, you know, I get emails all the time from people sending me emails. You know, I get like a lot of spam emails. I get like a lot of emails of people telling me, you know, things that's going on in their personal life and that they need me to help assist them with that. And, you know, I get a lot of sometimes emails as far as business propositions or business proposal through the emails. A lot of times I don't like to respond the same way, like I don't really respond on IG like I used to. I feel that, you know, me responding on social media like that is like a setup for myself because people use it against me later on down the line. So I try to move differently. But on that particular email, you know, what made me open the email up was, you know, hello son, to that effect, you know, and I'm like, who the hell is calling me son at my age, you know? I got sons, but I never had nobody to call me son. And it would really feel good to know that I got somebody out there who looks at me as their son. So basically, I did respond to the email. At the time, I hadn't called the number because I wanted to go out and buy a burner cell phone, which I did. I bought a burner cell phone. This is my regular cell phone that I use every day. This is a brand spanking new prepaid cell phone. I paid like $35 for it. And I also bought a $25 unlimited talk plan that actually comes with this phone. And we're gonna get to that here shortly about this phone right here. So I was very leery to call a number. And that's what made me go out to buy a cell phone. Based off the very first video I had dropped pertaining to my supposedly real dad reaching out to me. A lot of people in the comments was telling me, you know, don't go meeting, do your research, don't go by yourself. But one thing that jumped out at me, a lot of people was telling me to go out and buy a burner cell phone. And so I said, well, do I want to invest this type of money? Even though it was only like $60 for the phone and the card altogether. I was just like, do I want to invest that money, or do I want to create one of those fake numbers? Like on the iPhone, guys, you can do so much stuff with it. Like I just found out like a year or so ago, you could actually use your own personal iPhone and create a fake number from your phone and call people, which I've never did anything like that. But how I know that you can do it, because I've had people do it to me. Last time someone did something like that to me was, I will say it was around maybe October-ish or somewhere around that, November. Maybe even, yeah, maybe I think it was around November or December. Someone that I know or once knew used a fake number to call me on. And so that's how I knew that you're able to create these fake numbers. And I did my research, and apparently you can download fake ass phone numbers to call people on and stuff like that. But I decided to go ahead and just invest in another cell phone, which I was going to do anyway. If you remember months ago, I bought another cell phone I was going to use to give like my family, which is you guys, to be able to call in and chat with me once a week on a video. And, you know, tell me about yourself, tell me about your channel and stuff like that. It would have been my way of reaching out to a broader audience of people, you know, especially people who want collabs. Instead of me trying to meet all these people, they could call me, put them on speaker, they can talk about their YouTube channel, what they do, and blah, blah, blah. But I ended up donating that phone to this elderly woman who really needs the phone. And she still uses the phone right to this day. She's like in her 70s. She still sends me messages on IG sometime. Hey, Mr. Crier, keep your head up, praying for you, good video, things of that nature. So, I emailed the guy back the other day as I was going to Walmart. I was sitting in my truck, and before I went to Walmart, I did email. That's been 3 days ago, guys. Today is Saturday. This is Saturday, April 23rd, and it is 1:16 in the PM. Right now, as of today, guys, there's been no email. There's been no email at all. I never got an email response. I never heard back from the guy. In the last video that I dropped, now remember I dropped 2 videos pertaining to the situation. The last video that I dropped pertaining to the situation, someone had commented. I think it was actually 2 comments that said pretty much the same thing. They said, well, the guy who reached out to you could potentially be watching these videos. And I don't know if they said that to me to say, hey, this guy could potentially watch these videos, saying that it was a bad thing. I believe that if something like this big happened in my life, or that's gonna happen in my life, that I'm supposed to be able to prep myself for this and share this and get advice from my family, which is y'all. And I feel like me talking about this on my platform was gonna be breaking news to me. Because who wants to grow up knowing that they dad wanted nothing to do with them? Who wants to, you know, walk every day of their life, their whole entire walk of life, knowing that their biological dad wants nothing to do with them? Who wants to go through the turmoil of knowing that one of your parents wants nothing to do with you? How can anybody do anything like that, man? Is it just me? Is it just me who feels guilty because I wasn't in my kid's life for all those years that I went to prison? Is it just me? Or is it normal for me to feel the way that I feel right now? Because I feel disgusted, man. I feel freaking disgusted. I feel like that a wound was open that it should have never been open. And I feel like somebody played on my vulnerability because they knew my story. They knew my story on YouTube as a guy who's 51 years old, never met his dad, don't even know his dad's name, never even seen a picture of him. I believe somebody took that opportunity and played on my vulnerability, knowing that I may respond. And you know what I did? I bought the phone. Yesterday was the second day that I had sent the email out. No response. So you know what I did? I used this phone right here to dial the freaking number. I thought it was a landline. Wasn't a landline. Possibly someone's cell number. And the reason why I said landline, because most older people still have landlines. Wasn't a cell number, wasn't a landline. When I called the number, it's blank. It doesn't ring or nothing. So I waited a few minutes, called the number back. Blank. The phone number doesn't ring or nothing. It's not associated with anything. Okay. The number is not associated with anything whatsoever. You know, I swallowed my pride knowing that it could be a scam and emailed the person. No response. It was hard for me to even call the number because I do have social media. I do have Facebook. I do have IG. I don't know if this person's following me on IG or on Facebook, but if they were, they could have easily just called me on the app. Because most of these social media apps, hell, you can actually call people on now. No response. None. You know, and here it was a couple days ago. I was very excited because it felt good to be able to share this type of information, to be able to share this type of news. I even told my children, man, and I should have never pulled the trigger. I told my children that I might be potentially meeting their granddad for the first time in my life. And my children told me, Dad, be careful. Be careful because of this right here. Be careful because of this right here. I thought it was real. You know, I wanted it to be real. I wanted it to be real. I wanted my son Darian to meet his granddad. I wanted my son Dion to meet his granddad. I wanted Damon, Margaret, and Akeem to meet their granddad. I wanted my kids to know that they had a granddad. You know, my kids told me, be careful. Be careful. You know, I would have been willing, and I'm going to say this right now, the type of person that I am, the type of heart that I have, even the people who came on the same social media platform who know me and did me dirty, even they know what type of heart I have. They know I'm a genuine person. They know this. Even if they don't come on here and never admit it, they know what type of person I am. I would have still been willing to travel. I would have still been willing to eventually give this man my real phone number. I would have eventually been still willing to meet with this person, spend my own money to travel to go meet this person. Yeah, it would have took some time. I would have wanted pictures. I would have wanted the names of family members so I could look them up on, you know, Facebook or whatever. You know, this is a situation where I felt like I felt like that I got played, you know, honestly. I felt like I got played. But at the time, a side of me told me that this is possibly real. Possibly real. This could be really real. Maybe this is real this time. Maybe this ain't like it was in 2001. Maybe this is real. The possibility that I may have a real dad that's out there. I may have other siblings, brothers and sisters on his side that I don't even know about. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. I know how many times I done picked this phone up right here and called this phone to make sure that it's working. It's crazy, man. I got this number tagged as Damien's alternate cell phone. Where's the number at? Some sick people, man. Some sick people. Jesus, I gotta find a freaking number. I'm just gonna show you guys something. Just to give you guys a prime example. I'm calling this number right now. Since yesterday, I've been waiting for this phone to ring. No one even has this number. I ended up going to the email, looking at the same exact number, thinking maybe, you know, I didn't dial the right number. Call the number again, same thing. The phone doesn't ring, it doesn't go to anything. It's just, I dialed a number and there's nothing. You know, I said to myself, with me not getting any response from the emails, and it's been 3 days, you know, people are like, well, just wait patiently. Just wait patiently. Just wait patiently. Just wait patiently. I mean, it doesn't take long to respond to an email. Just a couple seconds. So days done went by now. No email response. The phone number. I'm just going to say it right in my video. I think the phone number is BS. I believe somebody got what they wanted. They got their little rise up out of me, and it's all good. This is why I say, man, it's hard for me to trust because too many people know my story. Too many people know my story. You know, and it's just like, I share a part of my life with people because I am a YouTuber, I am a social media influencer, you know, I'm a content creator. You know, I make videos for a living, and I just feel like you should be able to share certain things of your life. Maybe not your personal relationship with someone, especially me, because y'all see how mine's unfold. But I think certain parts of your life you should be able to share with people without being taken advantage of. You know, for the person who did this and sent the email to me, you know, giving me false hope, I just want to say to you right now, you know, I'm a little hurt behind this, that you have to play with someone's life like that. You know, you're obviously an attention seeker. And it's just really, really sad. You know, my only regrets about this whole situation is that I actually told my children about the exciting news that I had. I actually told my children about the exciting news that I had. And I convinced myself that this may be real. You know, I took the initiative step in 2001 when I received a guy's phone number saying that it's a strong possibility that he might be, you know, my biological dad. And when I called him and the things he said to me on the phone, I don't think he was being rude, you know, but he did say he knew what this call was about when he heard my name. You know, and told me don't call him back, you know. So that was kind of hurtful. It was. You know, but I felt like with this situation right here, old wounds have been reopened. And I think that it could have just been avoided. You know, it didn't really have to happen like this. You know, this person, whoever you are, you could have just left me alone and kept it moving. You don't come and, you know, try to reach out to somebody. I keep asking myself the same thing over and over. Like, what was the reason for all of this? What was the reason for all of this? The person gave me his name in the email. The person's name is in the email. It's like, what was the purpose of you doing this? You wanted me to say your name on my platform? Just later on down the line for me to get slapped in the face? You wanted to have emails of me emailing you back and forth so you can have proof that you communicated with me to showing your video for pop-ups and stuff? I mean, what was the point of it? Like, do you have a heart? Like, do you have a freaking heart? Do you have feelings? Because it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy. I will say this though, even though that it turns out that it was fake, I felt like something good came out of this, and I'm gonna tell you why I said that. I'm gonna tell you why I said that. I believe something good came out of this. Because some people commented on both videos and they were telling me that they had experienced something similar to my situation. I believe one person was saying that they found out, they thought that it was their dad and stuff, and that after a DNA test found out that it wasn't their dad. One person said they did a DNA test and found out that it was their dad. Another person said the person that they thought was their biological dad had been in their life the entire time from birth until like a year ago. And they were doing something as a joke, testing each other, and come to find out that the person was not the biological dad and had been there the whole time. Sad, man. And the reason why I say that something good come out of this phone right here, obviously, I won't be using this phone to find out if this guy was my real dad or not. I obviously got played. Somebody obviously used this as a sick ass joke for whatever reason. And I think it's really sad and pathetic that we got people out there who's willing to go that far. You know, I just thank my lucky stars. I didn't go out and buy a plane ticket and start investing and all this and that. But I get a little bit emotionally involved, yes, because last week I went a couple of days without uploading because I was thinking about this and it really had me stressed, like, you know, what should I do here? You know, is this real? Is this real? And that's how I took it. So I thought about what to do with this phone right here. I thought about taking this cell phone right here and releasing this number to all of you guys. Every last one of you. But it will only be used for the purposes of if you dealing with a story similar to my story. If you're dealing with a story that's similar to mine, what was the outcome for you? Was it your biological dad or was it not? And how did it make you feel? I'm thinking about taking this phone and releasing this phone number in the next video. It's not a joke. It's not a game. It's not a scam. I'm not a scammer. I'm a real person with real feelings. You could call in and I will have you on speaker and I will be recording the conversation for this video, while we're talking about your situation. The calls would be maybe 10-minute calls. You don't have to give me your real name. You don't have to give me your real information. If your name is Larry, you can call yourself L, and you can share your story with me on my platform. I will upload it and post it. And my family members, which is the Crier family, will be able to comment on your post and give you some feedback and some inspirational words, some wisdom, some things that you could do, some things that probably can motivate you to pick up the pieces and move on. If that's something that you guys would like me to do, is release this phone number. But it has to be rules to this. The rules definitely wouldn't be, I'm not looking for a date. The number is not for a date. It's not for a date. It's not for me to pay bills. It's only for me to hear people's story, get them my feedback, and let my people be able to give them feedback on their situations that they've experienced in life. I got this phone right here. I've already paid to have it activated. Or I can just throw it in the drawer, let it go undeactivated after 20-something more days and call it a day. Or I can keep getting this phone on, paying a card for it, and hopefully maybe I might be able to encourage somebody to be able to share their story with me. But the story, they have to have a situation that's similar to mine. Now I will say this, if I do release this number, when I do release this number, it's gonna be a high call volume of calls. So I will not be able to answer each and every call, guys. That is freaking impossible. My number got leaked a year or so ago. It got leaked. I probably was getting anything in upwards 3,000 to 4,000 calls every hour. And it's not a joke, it's real. I couldn't even answer it because their calls were coming in too fast. So if you have a story that you would like to share with me, 10 minutes, that's similar to my situation, we could talk about that. Something I never did on my channel before, but because this situation right here has touched me in the most hurtful way, and reading some of the comments of some of the people who's dealing with situations like this, you know, it will be pretty interesting to talk to you guys, just to, you know, get a feel. And like I said, I am a content creator. Most likely I will record our conversations for a video. That way people are able to give their opinions, their comments on your situation, things that can help you and uplift you. So that's my plan on what I'm gonna do with this phone right here. Other than that, it's gonna go in the drawer. Like I said, maybe something good came out of the situation after all. Bad thing is I won't be meeting my dad that I thought was my dad. But the good thing is I may be able to help somebody out who's dealing with a situation similar to mine. I want to ask for at least 1,000 likes on this video. If I get 1,000 likes on this video, I will release this phone number in the next video. But again, guys, there's going to be rules to this. There's going to be certain days that I will power this phone on. And it's only going to be powered on for maybe 2 hours. You guys will know the time according to my community posts. For instance, I may say, phone powered on tomorrow at 1:00 p.m. Eastern time. And again, I won't be able to take all the calls. I'm only going to do this maybe like once or twice a week. Comment down below if that's something that you guys want me to do. But I'm going to end this video off, man. Again, I think that it really sucks, the situation that occurred. But again, maybe it was for a good reason, man. But today's post notification shout out goes to Life with the Queen. But until next time, I'm Damian Crier. I love you guys, man. Don't forget, guys, let's get 1,000 likes on this video. And I may go ahead and drop the phone number in the next video, man. But again, there's gonna be rules to this, man. But I love you guys, and I'm gonna see y'all in the next video.